Hello there! Welcome to my channel. This is Carly's Crafts and Interests, and my name is Carly. Today I'm going to be doing a book review on Lilian Jackson Braun, mainly an author review. She is the author of these books that you probably have seen, maybe you've seen if you've gone in the mystery section. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her before we show you the books here. Lilian Jackson Braun was born in Wilmette, Massachusetts, and she died in Landrum, South Carolina. She was born in 1913, and she lived till 2011. 97 years, that's a long time to live, for most people. She was an American writer, and she started writing as a teenager, and she also did advertising copy for the Detroit News. And she achieved in her life the Edgar Award for her writing. She was a bit technophobic. She used to handwrite all of these books here that you see, and then she'd type them all out. Kind of a long way to do a novel, of course, because we have our computers these days, but that's what she, felt comfortable doing. There are 29 Cat Who books. There was going to be 30, but the last one, at her death, her publisher decided not to publish it. It's not going to be published. It'd be nice if it would be, so we could have one more of her novels. I only have a few. I happen to have the first one that she wrote here, The Cat Who Could Read Backwards. I love this beautiful cover. It's a little bit different than the other ones that I have. This one was the first one that she did. As you can see. And then 28 more were written. I only have a few here. I should probably gather some more of them, because they are lighthearted, enjoyable, not too heavy mystery novels, which are fun to read. They kind of remind me of Diane Mott Davidson's books in that way, only this doesn't have anything to do with catering or caterers or recipes. This has to do with this cat that the main character, his name is James McIntosh Quillerin, known as Quill to his friends, has. His two cats are two Siamese kitties. One is Coca, known as Coco, and Yum Yum. Interesting names. That's what they're called. And Coco is quite smart, apparently. If you read, and you'll learn if you read the books, helps Quill figure out what's going on and solve the different mysteries that occur during the books, the novels. Like the cat who wasn't there here. There's always, a lot of times there are these little paw prints going up the side. The cat who saw stars. The cat who played post office. And I also have a 3 novel in this bound book here. Right here. We have The Cat Who Saw Red, The Cat Who Played Brahms, and The Cat Who is a duplicate of one book over here. She was married twice, and the second one she dedicated a lot of her books to her husband, and she would often write in the books, his name, who, and she always puts in, because that is the name of the cat, like the cat who. Not a lot is known about her life because she's pretty private about it. and so I wasn't able to find out a lot of information about her. It's kind of sad because it would be interesting to learn about her as well. But, you know, from what we know, these are fun books. I enjoy reading them. I happen to have 2 cats myself. I have Mr. Hastings and I have AJ, which is a shortened name of Amira Jane, which is 2 names of people who in my family. My grandmother's middle name and another ancestor's name. So that combined makes AJ. And I always call her AJ because it's easier. And they are 2 British short-haired cats. One is, if you've seen my shorts, you've seen them. And one's black and white, and one is orange and white. They both have spots. And I'm lucky that they get along really well too. So this is just a short look at Lilian Jackson Braun. Check her out if you haven't. There's 29 books of hers that are published that you can read. And they're fun if you're not looking for like a serious crime mystery novel. If you just want a gentle read, a fun read, these are the ones to go to. Because, they're interesting, but they're not serious. And that's fun sometimes. And sometimes it's nice in mystery to have that aspect, kind of, a light-hearted look is always good. Hard novels are hard for me to read because sometimes it's very gripping and gritty, and I don't really go for that if it's very well constructed and they don't add in a lot of swearing, or talk that you just don't, would, want to see. You know what I mean. And then I can read it. I'm very much a mystery fan. I have been since I was 12 years old. And so I have a variety of mystery novels. And these are fun. I just don't want something that is too serious a novel to look at. If I want something a little bit more serious, I'll go for Colin Dexter, or I will go for P.D. James, which is a little, they're a little bit more focused in that direction, but they are also still in a genre that I like, and it's comfortable for me. For me, the novel, you don't want to be saying, I don't feel comfortable reading this, and if I get that feeling, I won't. I don't care how popular that novelist is. It kind of ruins it for me. Anyways, that's all we have today. Check out Lilian Jackson Braun. It's unfortunate that she's no longer with us to make new novels, but there's plenty of them to look at. Check out her 29 ones that are out there if you haven't ever read her. And I hope you have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to everybody, especially those who are subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love it if you would subscribe. I have a little channel. I know that. But I can help. It can be helped to be grown with your help. All you have to do is like, subscribe. That's free to do. I don't have anything that makes you pay. I'm not big enough to be a Patreon yet. Maybe one day. But what I have is what I have to offer. And doing book reviews is one of the things that I like to do. And this is one of the themes of my channel. And I hope you have a great afternoon. And take care for now. Bye.